Okay, driving through the stages, a few techniques we use, and everybody's heard of a handbrake turn, which we use in a very tight corner, normally a hairpin, which is just up here. Down into second, first gear, turn, clutch in, handbrake on, clutch out, back on the power.
Sounds very simple. It takes about half a second to do all of that stuff.
It takes longer to talk about it than it does to do it.
Hairpin bends are so tight you would never get the car round even on full lock, so you have to use a handbrake, which basically locks the rear wheels of the car, and the rear of the car will slide round.
Okay, up to the hairpin, fourth gear, hard on the brakes, third, second, first, turn in, clutch, handbrake, back on the power.
Make it look so easy.
Guess it's just a lucky day.
And this is what it's like when you follow Tommy Mackin in the Safari Rally and he won't move over. Right, we're going to come down to a corner where we'll demonstrate a Scandinavian flick, which again is something you used to do with the older cars that weren't quite as responsive as the modern day rally car.
So it's not as relevant now as it was?
It's not as relevant, but we still use it a bit. You throw the car in the opposite direction to the corner, just here.
So we look like we're going over there.
We're going to go over the bank and then we turn into the corner.
It feels not as fast when you do that. It felt like you would lose time.
Generally we'd lose time now because of the brakes and the transmission, and the whole car responds so well now to driver input. You don't have to throw the car around as much.
So still the smoother you can go, the faster you go.
Yeah, right.
Why on earth do you press the brake pedal with your left foot?
If you look at the speed of the movement between taking your right foot off the pedal, off the accelerator and putting it on the brake, it takes time to do that. But now I can put my left foot on the brake almost as my right foot's coming off the power, so there's no transition between throttle and brake pedal. They almost overlap each other. A lot of drivers still use their right foot to brake and accelerate.
But some of the greatest drivers in the world never left foot brake.
Yeah, but that was the good old days, Penny. Missed the jump. No, some of them even now, I think Carlos sometimes still uses his right foot now and again. But I've always used my left foot right since I started rallying.
Is it something you just taught yourself?
Yeah, more or less. You just try it and see how it feels.
Did you end up going through the windscreen the first time you tried it?
That is the problem, it's to get the feeling in your left foot takes a bit of time. And some drivers can never do it because they've always braked with their right foot. Power slides are very simple. Nothing really special about them at all. It's just a matter of braking the car before the corner to the speed you want. You turn into the corner off the throttle and then you get on the throttle, and it's a constant throttle all the way through the corner, which is normally flat out.
So it's the same principle as racing where you brake and power through the corner, but you're braking traction.
Yeah.
Here, where you wouldn't be on the track.
So we're on the brake, turn into the corner and then back on the power all the way through the corner. Do it again just down here. Okay, we're coming into this right-hander down here. We're full on the throttle, brake, turn into the corner, then full on the throttle all the way through the corner again. The car will just have a nice slide all the way through the corner. Provided there's no trees in the way, you just keep the power on.